Hi, it's Claire here, and it's 6 o'clock, and it's time for our Monday Business Buzz with you on today, which is Monday. I'm coming to you today to talk about customer service and training. It's a real passion, and I get really sometimes very upset about people who say that customer service training is a soft skill. No, 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 no. Customer service training isn't a soft skill. It's a fundamental skill. It's an essential skill. Everybody should have those skills. Otherwise, they need to work somewhere else, but not front-facing clients, because otherwise it just wouldn't happen. They couldn't, actually, deliver any service whatsoever. Or they completely need to change their job. So I do get quite passionate about customer service training, and that's why I want to talk to you more about it, and just giving you some tools for you to be able to take back some ideas, perhaps in your business. So in the next few weeks, we'll be talking a lot more on the customer service training and some ideas that you can take back and put and, refresh with your staff, maybe do something a little bit different. And then, you can let me know how you're getting on. So, I would love to hear how you're getting on with the tips and tricks that I'm giving you in terms of this training. So, the first bit of it, to remind your employees, if you're a business owner, a manager, a head of department, it's who is the customer. Yes, because they forget who is the customer. And the customer is the person who actually pays their wages. Yes, the customer pays everybody's wages. It's not the HR department, it's not the CEO, it's not the manager, it's not the business owner. No, it's the business, it's the customers. So if there's no customers, there's no business, there's no wages. So let's just wake up and remember that every day we get up and then our customers pay our wages. So we really need to emphasize that and remind that to your staff, remind it to your manager, and just, remind them that, it's all about, how can we generally care more of our customers? How can we generally care more about people who come into our shops, into calling out us, website, or every part of our business? And how can we deliver and give them generally what they need? So those are some little things. It's good to remind everybody about who is the customer and who pays their wages. But also, it's good to remember that the customers is not necessarily the customer who come through the front doors, but also the customer who come through the back doors, and those are the employees. Yes. Between each department, every employees are customers of each other. So this is a really, sometimes it gets a little bit tricky between internal customers and external customers. But basically, a customer is anyone, internal or external to the business, who depends on me or on you, or, you see what I'm trying to say. So anybody who depends on me, and that is quite an important part. If I'm going to be giving a service to somebody, they're becoming my customers. So in terms of, who is the customers and what are his expectations? When I do some training, I always talk about 3 types of customers. So you've got the advocates, and the advocates are customers who love us. They just love us. They just can't do. They talk about us. They come back to us. They buy from us. They're repeat customers. They're very loyal. They just love us. They just can't. They won't go anywhere else because they just love what we do and how we do it. The apathetics, customer number 2. The apathetic, they're just like, nah. I go here, I go here, I go there, I go there. It doesn't really matter. They're not really bothered what they do or how they do it. They're kind of, a little bit on the fence. They'll just go and buy wherever, is cheaper or quicker or more, faster. So those are apathetic. And the last one, the third one, is the saboteurs. Yes, our saboteurs are our customers who hate us. They absolutely hate us. There's always a couple of customers who are like that. They're just, really unhappy. And sometimes, most of the time, the saboteurs are actually customers who came through your doors and they came and they had an experience with you and something happened. They had a problem, they had an issue and nothing was dealt with. They haven't been looked after. And perhaps they were advocates and they became a saboteur because no one cared. No one made them feel valued and no one cared how they felt and if anybody could actually resolve that situation. So, it's obviously a general, but it's a really good exercise to actually perhaps do with your staff, morning meetings or, when you're doing your little huddles, to actually think about what type of customers you have through your doors. So you may have your advocates, you may call him something else. He may be a mum, it may be a grandfather, grandmother, or, you may want to actually describe who they are, what type of age they are, what do they like, what don't they like, and you may have 2 or 3 or 4 different types of customers, which are your kind of average customers. And that would be a much, much easier way for your employees to understand how you're actually delivering a service which will be different for each categories of your customers. So a really good exercise to do for yourselves in terms of marketing also, it's nice to always create your avatar and what type of customers you want to have through your doors, but also share this to your employees because they will then start understanding a bit better about those customers. You can put, pictures of them and words around them just so, they'll understand a little bit better how to deal with them. So you wouldn't, give the same service to a grandmother that what you would do with a businessman. They have different needs. They want something faster, quicker, and the little lady may just be waiting. She may not understand. You may be slower. Those kind of exercises really, really quite cool to do because it makes you really describe who your perfect customer is, and it'll give a better idea to your employees how to deal with them. One thing after another is what are the customer's expectations. And it's funny, when I do the training when I do on-site training, I've got 2 slides because the customers, you've got your external customers and what do they expect. So your external customer, they expect your product to meet their needs. They want value for money. They want they want you to represent their interests. They want you to be able to trust you. They want empathy. They want to be listened. They want you to have a great product knowledge. They want to be treated as individuals. They want to have warm and friendly response. They want to have staff which are, positive and they're looking for solution, and creativity. They want flexibility. They want people who can say, okay, well, if we can't do this, maybe we can do this, that. They want speed, delivery, and availability. So when you're looking at all those kind of things, it's really, there's a whole list of things that your customer expect. But the one thing which is the most important of all is your customer want to feel important. In any cases, whatever you do, however you do it, your customers want to feel valued. They want to feel as if they're the most important person in the whole wide world. And we all do. Wherever we go, whatever we do, if we have somebody who recognizes us and call us by our name and pour that first pint and say, oh, hi Claire, here's your, favorite glass of, Sauvignon Blanc, and you're just like, oh, he knows my name, he knows my favorite drink. Those are the kind of things that you want to really you tell your staff that they want to do that because your customer will feel valued. They love being with you and they really kind of become advocates. When you're looking at the next slide, which is a slide about the employees, funny enough, your internal customers, your employees, feel exactly the same. They have the exact same expectation from you. They want you to meet their needs. They want you to feel valued. make them feel valued. They want you to represent their interests. They want you to trust them, and they want a bit of empathy, you know, when things are not going right. They want to be listened to. They want to be treated as individuals. They want you to come and say hello and good morning, and, you know, from time to time, and remember their names. How amazing is that when you've got, you know, a manager who walks around the shop floor and knows everybody's names? They all feel so valued. If you don't do it, please just take the time to learn your staff name, your employee's name. You know, they want to feel warm and important as well, you know, and they want to be given the opportunity to be creative. They want to be empowered. So the more you can give them that, the better they'll be able to deliver exceptional customer service. So this is the end of today's little tips on customer service training. I'll be back next week for some more, so check me out. You know, follow Business Buzz at 6 o'clock. Also, so I'm doing some training, and I've got a bit of an offer this month on customers on the 3 hours training. So if you want to have me to come in your, you know, in your workplace and actually do a bit of training with your staff, give them a bit of humph about customer service, you know, refresh their memory and give them that, you know, working through to become excellent and to deliver exceptional customer service, you know where I am, busyqueenbee.com, or email me, contact@thebusyqueenbee.com. I would love to come and share my obsession with customer service. That's all for now. Thank you very much for joining me. Bye bye for now, and speak to you next week. Bye.